In this video today, I'm bringing you guys Fish Rescue Episode 6, where I travel out to the homes of people who either no longer want their large pond fish or can no longer take care of them, and I come over and I pick them up and I provide their fish with a new and large happy home. So for this one, I traveled out to Stafford Springs, Connecticut, where I picked up these 4 large koi fish from a gentleman who no longer wanted them in his pond. He had them in his pond since they were very small, and he said he had them for about 5 years and they grew very large. But they grew too large and he wanted them to have a bigger home, and he said they were also tearing up his plants a lot, so he was just going to switch to a goldfish pond. So the first one I'm showing you guys here, he is the longest of the bunch and he sits at 21 inches long. And he's actually my favorite just because I like his color a lot. I like how rich his white is and how dark his orange and his black spots are. He also looks very, very healthy. I'm not seeing any or a lot of those little red veins from stress or illness. His fins look really good. Overall, he just looks to be in really good shape, and he is the longest of the bunch. And although I keep referencing this fish as a he, I haven't really taken much time to try to identify the sex of any of these fish yet. So moving on to fish number 2, this one sits at 20 inches long. And I think weight-wise, this one's probably the biggest, and it kind of looks like a female to me just because of that really plump body. And again, this one has some really nice color patterns as well. More of a shiny metallic color to it. And the fins on this one also look to be in very good condition. I'm not seeing many veins, I'm not seeing any damage. Overall, this fish also looks to be in very good health. Moving on to koi number 3. This is the only butterfly koi out of the bunch, and this one sits at 20 inches long and has some very, very nice barbels, very long barbels coming from the mouth. They're practically as long as my finger, and the fins, they look a little bit tattered, although it's tough to tell because a lot of butterfly koi have tattered fins. It's just in the nature of how their fins develop. There's kind of some reddish pinkish coloration in the ends of the fins where the white ends and it becomes clear. It's tough to tell though if this is illness or if this is part of the fish's coloration. As you can see, it kind of has these reddish orange undertones in certain areas, and it almost looks like on the tail that reddish orange might be part of the color and it might not be illness. Regardless, all of these fish are going to go into a medical quarantine. So either way, this fish is going to be treated, and if it's healthy, then it has nothing to worry about, and if it is an infection, we will be taking care of that. But moving on to the 4th and final koi in this pickup, this one comes in at 18 inches, and this one's actually one of those scaleless koi. It lacks scales except for that upper ridge you see right there. The rest is more of a smooth skin like a catfish. This one's got a very nice white platinum color with pretty good looking fins. There is a tiny bit of pink in them, but I mean, that's pretty much a given with any of these platinum colored fish. Unless it's a very, very high quality breed, you are going to see a little bit of pink in the fins. Overall, it looks very healthy, and all 4 of the fish seem to be in pretty good health and very good size. So they will go into quarantine, and then they'll be placed in one of my ponds, and they'll live out their life in a large, happy home. If you guys find these type of fish rescue videos interesting in any way at all, hit that subscribe button down below. I do a bunch of koi and pond related videos all the time just like this, and if you guys found this video interesting, hit that like button as well. And as always guys, thank you for watching.